pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Quit following me.
Transfixed!
One with nature.
Overruled!
Into the wind.
Something you wish to report?
Squall and fury. Behold!
Time to go. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Transfixed.
Stabilize.
The wind knows.
Laid bare.
Solidify. This is order.
Transfixed.
Gather.
One with nature.
Overruled.
Solidify.
Clouds high. The birds come. The wind knows.
Laid bare.
Gather.
Into the wind.
too slow.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Remember when we chased that Tanuki down this way? Good times. Huh? What's that? Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that. Oh, maybe there's a new kind of yokai in town. Is it trying to get...
Squall and Fury! Behold!
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well. Let's go check on her. Oh, what just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second, then... Wait, where did all these people come from? Oh, true. Oh, and there's that girl. She's still here.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him, but still.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth, so I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past, and despair over the sorry state of...
Many thanks.
Next, please.
What's wrong with her?
I'm fine. Next, please. Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for.
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Dream? When did that... Whoa!
Hi. Feeling more awake now? I never expected... Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at...
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce my name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short. I'm a Yumekui Baku, which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku? Hey, it's that little critter from before!
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings, but we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy accident, I guess. Thanks to your help, I'm now able...
Yeah, we thought you looked a little uncomfortable. That's why we came over. We didn't know what it was. We just thought maybe you could use some help. And Paimon really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help knowing that you can eat them.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology. While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your... I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without notice.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious... It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. But don't you feel horribly depressed? Isn't your mind... Remarkable. I've never heard of...
It's probably because the Traveler...
Maybe. But I still owe you something for your trouble. Here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse. Staffed by clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and...
That's where I work. You'll find the app. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, I hope to see you as customers.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place does fine dining, and we have a VIP pass. That means we can eat as much as we want.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Squall and Fury.
Ice bathhouse. Well, based on the... It looks familiar.
Oh, are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Ooh! Oh,
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been...
your bathhouse?
Oops. Please forget I said that.
We have a VIP...
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please,
Sounds like she has a lot of clout.
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello? I'll be right with you.
Oh, you okay?
Gak mau lah, aku nge-lag banget. Follow, apa itu follow?
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want. I promise I'll provide an excellent service. Please don't leave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to target anyone. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that mattered.
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is! Baku Lady is back.
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our... But a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything and...
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you?
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smart...
Subtext being, you can't give it to Xion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Xion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Xion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the...
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our... Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VI, I would recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to...
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yumekui Baku? That sounds fun! Oh, that's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel...
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our...
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to... Our financial situation is nowhere near as dire as you're imagining. And please enjoy the services we have to offer. Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects...
Can't argue with that.
Of course. The only thing is, psychological consultancy is a one-on-one service that takes quite a long time. So, perhaps I can treat the traveler...
Fine by Paimon. But,
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were toward...
Oh,
Secondly, Xion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food.
Food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
All right then, please follow me. Don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better suited to Xion. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to invest... Please.
The wind rises.
There's a theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions deep within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore. Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right? Very good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious, but it's nothing to get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective. This is an incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from? This needs another dab here. Huh, that's better. Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing. All right. Shh. Ready. You can open your eyes now. You kept your eyes closed the entire time. If only every patient was as compliant as you, it'd make our lives much easier. Here, you deserve a treat. Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable? Now you just need to find the others. Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking. Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking. She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand. Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm touching yours. Notice how all other sensations in your body are slowly fading away. Now, imagine you're not holding my hand, but your favorite things in all of the world. You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach. You are once again in the wilderness, running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice. Traveler, come over here. Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold. Regret caused by missed opportunity. Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations, the feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, and as you return from the wilderness. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep.
How you getting along, Traveler?
How are you feeling after your session?
Kinda fresher and...
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of... But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yume Kuibaku just...
It's quite a bit more complicated than that.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Xion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, Traveler? Really?
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Well, even if you've buried those feelings deep enough to hide them from yourself, you can't. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a...
Well, maybe he's just an...
Optimist or not, everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just...
But he said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the tree...
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient. Fine by me. As long as you can put up with a daily nap while... Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance...
Oh, that sounds good. You know, this place provides a really great service.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing. Look,
If you...
I think the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now.
Most impressive, I must say.
Miko, what brings you here?
There you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see.
She's joking, right? Paimon.
Miko, it's been a while.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Guji.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's...
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Guji, to what do we owe the... honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummet. You could always invest in the iPod.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course, the Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emura Ichigen. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty...
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation. I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emura Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just...
Surely you know I'm not going...
True. Very true.
So, that's it? You're just gonna leave?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my...
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are
Huh?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. Miko and I disagree quite significantly.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than... Who is this Emura Ichigen?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first... I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time...
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right?
That's true. But I'm sure he'll...
Then why don't we go instead?
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to...
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return...
Sure thing! Just leave...
Solidify!
and soul. Water from the hot springs has magical powers to heal your body and soul.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Let's go ask him. Hi there. We're looking for Amura Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then...
97. What number are you up to so far?
Amalkan tarian penghancur raya, kobarkan tarian penghancur raya.
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh? Sounds kind of therapeutic in its own way. But we don't really have a good excuse. Why don't we pass the time by talking to some of his other patients? Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counsel?
Yep. Fellow clients of Amura Ichigensai here.
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated.
Okay. Well, anyway,
more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Emura Ichigensai, you'll complete... Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done...
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back...
Exactly! Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Emura Ichigensai? I can't get...
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike these guys. Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about. You guys seem to be experts by now. Is there anything we need to do to prepare for our session?
No, you don't need... Just show up, take a seat, and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
don't know why I lose my temper so easy.
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But now, receive.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problems along with it.
Kerja bakti menyusun neraka, kita miliki bahan bakarnya. Perihal waktu tunggu datangnya, O2 dijual oleh negara. Oh terima kasih kan usahanya, sedotan besi plastik cycle 3 pun.
Ugh, so rude! Your counseling session will change your mind.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichiginsai before he made a name for himself, but he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rock even more amazingly. All the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best, so you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichiginsai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr. Amer. Oh, hello! We're number 97! It should be... What?
Because Emura Ichigensai doesn't have a limitless energy.
We've been waiting...
Not as long as some people. Try getting here early. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Emura Ichigensai cultivate...
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah.
Kita miliki bahan bakarnya, perihal waktu tunggu datangnya. O2 dijual oleh negara. Oh terima kasih kan usahanya, sedotan besi plastik.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
burung bersiul malam petaka, gurun menatap dingin manusia, laut dan pegunungan kecewa, kudeta besar alam semesta, siarkan kabar penelan surya.
Yep, at least. How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something.
You think? Because honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack.
Is that why he's doing this? Just... It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mild—
Imura Chuya?
It's him.
Wait, that guy?
What is it?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he—
Oh, yeah. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yai Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryou Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a—
Gee whiz! Well—
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment—
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality— Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly—
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to— I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yai Publishing House practically has—
In the magazine column you wrote to, your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to—
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview...
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional... Eventually, with the help of some incendiary words, I got him to agree to try some basic therapy. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his...
It was all my fault. For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy. But I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good. And obviously she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Imura... Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply...
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can...
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session.
Hello, please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait, those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier.
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow.
Yeah, you Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of...
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion.
Should've kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in...
Of course it did. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP...
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget... Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during...
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually... Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's... This should be the place. What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Well, firstly...
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before... Don't worry.
Oh, what's up?
No, my digestion was fine this time. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all... So when I'm processing these...
Does that happen to all Yumi?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now but still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them, and then they turn around and accuse the bad... Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took...
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you... You really are different from other people. Discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now.
All right, good night.
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment...
Overruled. The wind knows me.
Mizuki! We're here to book our next... Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
It's an extreme case.
Huh? How come?
I doubt it. We only had 4
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our point being, no normal person should... Oh, this situation is dire. If I can...
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their... Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both.
Let's see. They did say they were good.
Lead the way.
Let's go.
Behold!
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that...
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal?
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are...
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now.
Allow me. Gentlemen.
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad?
Nope, nothing.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgot. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by.
No, they're clearly not in their right minds.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this!
The sea is too rough today.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure that as for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the... If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward calm man we thought he was. Did you notice anything strange when you came?
Not really. They were a lot more serious. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to...
Mizuki?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's Dream confirms that. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims...
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know...
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Oh, this is
You do remember what happened last night. Only you don't want to talk about it. Because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into...
Please, stop.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry. At least... as long...
Alright. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've had...
Yeah, apparently, yes.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn!
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask, yes.
In that case... Yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can admit it. Honestly, you've already done your part by...
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. the sooner you stop having to worry. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is...
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, the last thing I want is...
don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance.
Very good.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry, 'cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us up. There's no time to lose!
Too slow. Rises.
She's usually somewhere around.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts. You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So...
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to...
Yeah, fair enough. We went... Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently...
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you...
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy met...
Wait, what? Emura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun... Are you telling me that Emura the Hellraiser and Emura the Healer are the...
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks...
All right, well, in that case...
Really?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone has...
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want...
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like...
I assume Mizuki has told you. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure the last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Stay close and you will live.
Bisa sih, lihat. Iya, iya. Bang, lihat sini, Bang. Ya, kita coba. Nah. Lihat lagi videonya.
Of the Electro Archon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom. Not call me, please. See if you stay safe.
Bisa kok tutup ya ini.
All right, let's head up.
Behold!
The wind rises.
This should be the place
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was...
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective... So...
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait!
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place, so from here on out, stay close to me, and...
We'll be fine. You just focus on...
Alright, fine. I suppose...
Seketika cuma ingin dulu bersama.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting. This is creep.
Calm, yet repressed.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured some...
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicion.
Sweet dreams!
seems like we're not welcome here. Time to relax.
Gather!
One with nature.
Hacha! Hatya! Sweet dreams!
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. And I...
Emira Chuya.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't...
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative...
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well.
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So what?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been complete. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. But I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets...
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever
I'm sorry.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were, but after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they... Emotions are integral to human dreams. And after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekoi Baku, negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. Not only that, but their presence is essential. So do you have any idea what you've done to those...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional.
I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we...
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them, and your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all...
Something's appeared
So, my arch nemesis has seen through. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional...
So it is you.
What is...
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was one... We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, but it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the...
Then allow me to formally introduce myself.
Kurayume. That's a name I...
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him! Hacha!
What's happening? Hyman's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him! Time to relax.
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder. Sweet dreams!
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue...
We've been completely cut off. That creature...
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open.
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his
It's so...
That's what happens if you leave your negative... There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
Time to relax.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand!
Ugh. The atmosphere here is...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one...
You, a writer? Didn't they reject? Get rid of this trash!
Aww. Or...
We shouldn't stay here.
Sweet dreams.
Ha ha! I won! That guy? He never joins it. Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope. Not...
Behold!
What is this?
It's his sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, if we want to restore balance.
Oh, so that's what...
Well done, Paimon.
Aw. Alright.
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. Sorrow might just do the job, as long as it's kept in check.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Ugh! Mizuki!
It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take...
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son.
All right.
Amazing! Suddenly,
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the...
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches came...
Time to relax.
What is this place?
I can't believe...
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the... This must be how that monster managed to survive the...
Mizuki... That eye...
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And this place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively...
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down!
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach.
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight. Turn that frown upside down.
Laid bare. Stabilize.
Cast your worries to the wind.
Gather.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods and climbing trees to hunt for... Thank you for lending us your happiness.
Sweet dreams!
The wind rises.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky. Thank you for sharing your... All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead.
Why? Are these sweet
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But which means we're running out of time.
No problem!
Turn that frown upside down.
Behold!
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I brought you here? Because this is my domain. The world where I rule.
Not yet, it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Transfixed. Time to relax. Cast your worries to the wind.
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Sweet dreams!
am somewhat confused.
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative. All the while, these repressed. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative
Incorrect. When a human becomes dumb, but I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the... This is the path to...
You do realize what that means, don't you?
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burden. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also, without the Umeki Baku, there to hold their hand. No, they would sooner run from reality.
But the whole reason I wanted to become... Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter. Despair, caused by failure. Icy cold regret, caused by... And after all these flavors comes sweet long before you ever met me. You'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from the power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Here!
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Following thunder! Here! Take this! Thunderclap! Here! Following thunder!
Impossible! With just one person.
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your...
Don't mention it!
You shall join my ancestors!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does...
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we...
So you mean we're in danger in the real world?
We've got to wake up.
But how?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just... sight. The Yomekui Baku are getting to work.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion. They were Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think? Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones. And most happy dreams. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. I once believed the only reason we Yomekui Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, if we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their that way. More and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it's still. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you.
It's a little late for that now.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Wanna stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
Itu yang depanku buruk apa gimana tuh? Fuck, dia keburu hilang. Oh no. Gil.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over...
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture.
Morning, you two. Wanna ma-
Yes, please! For today.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our
Awesome! In that case, then...
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your...
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So...
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Salahku jadi. Cara matinya gimana,
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no...
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji... Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping... I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check. and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to pursue.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler, Emira Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Nap, an angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look.
It's not that I don't get upset. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Oh, hello, little one. It's been a while since you last came to seek your fortune at the shrine.
Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment?
Oh, hello, little one.
So sorry. I'm still registering the...
Too slow. Quit following me. Huh.
Shikaku? Why does she want me to stare? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
Eat this! I'm the fly tip! Come on out!
bite.
Sayonara special! Scratch! I'm out of here!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Can't handle your drink, huh? Pew pew!
Trotoar lebar ban hijau Tesla, kalah cepat di salib kuda Asia, tewas di lampu merah gadis zebra, efek rumah kaca tiba-tiba suddenly di mana-mana, uap terlontar mengepung kota.
Follow my lead!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Give up!
As a good knight should. Leave it all to me.
Everyone on me!
Lucky day.
Your life is mine.
My blade.
It's nothing. Everybody stand back. Let's luck.
As a dutiful maid would.
Charge! Follow my lead!
Submit.
As a good knight should.
I'm going in.
Press the advantage! All in!
Don't waste my time.
Time to clean up. I must leave.
Your life is mine.
Kobarkan tarian penghancur raya.
Going under. Frost is coming. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rain cutter. No, my sword.
Get in gear! Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Get in gear! Prepare!
He might feel a little pissed. Calm down. Don't slip and fall.
Let me weave you a verse.
Frost is coming! Going under!
Don't be nervous. Just relax. Wibbly wobbly.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Dead reckoning!